this one. See how it changes?
I'm with Ben right now, and we're going to ask him some questions on what it's all about.
How's it going?
Good. How you doing, Ben?
I'm doing pretty good.
So, what is Kind Cycle all about?
Essentially, we're just about fixing bikes for people that need their bikes fixed. The focus of the project is to fix bikes for the migrant workers out in Virgil and Niagara on Lake Jordan, because these guys tend to get the short end of the stick. They tend to work long days for poor wages. They either don't have the time to fix their bikes themselves, or they don't have the money to go out and fix by professionals. So what we try to do is we try to cut them a break by bringing the bikes through here to fix them for free. Our plan for the winter is to bring all of the migrant workers' bikes in here while the migrant workers are back in their home countries. So that way, when they return in the spring to get back to work, they've got wheels to get around on. In addition to this, we also do bike repairs for members of the immediate community. We get a lot of clients coming in from Start Me Up Niagara, homeless shelters. A lot of the volunteer community like to come out here because it's kind of a neat little circle of friends. Everyone likes to kind of reap the benefits of each other's work, which I certainly like. Yeah, we're considered a working group of Yoperd. That means we get $200 a year in funding from Yoperd, and we get to use their space once a week.
We'll be able to read and be able to get a lot more done.
Sure. So have you met personally with Chris Dawson or?
Chris Dawson.
Is he on the
Yeah. We also sell bikes on a pay-what-you-can basis. So if somebody can't afford a bike whatsoever, they can come in. They can trade a little bit of their labor for a new bike. They do this by coming in to volunteer, three or four Sunday afternoons, and then by the time they fixed a couple bikes with us, they can keep the last one.
Are you looking for anybody else that can come in here and volunteer? And how would they get in contact with you?
We are always looking for new volunteers. We need people to come in and actually put their hands on wrenches. We need people of all experience levels. If you're already great at fixing bikes, awesome. Come on in. We need you to help instruct the less experienced volunteers. If you don't know anything about fixing bikes whatsoever, that's okay. We can show you what to do. We've got all kinds of instruction books lying around and a lot of experience kicking around the shop.
What's the basic process of the operation? I guess I'm asking.
Depends on what the fix is. If it's something quick that it looks like we can get it run through in an afternoon, we'll just take, the person just brings it in, and if they want to take a more hands-on approach to the repair of their bike, we'll just put a wrench in their hand and give them a little bit of instruction and set them loose. If it's a bit more of a complicated repair, they don't know how to do it, or they don't have the inclination, to, usually some of the volunteers are more than happy to just do it. I mean, personally, I come in here because I like to fix bikes, right? If someone wants me to fix their bike, well, they sit on the couch and relax, I don't care.
I got a brain like Swiss cheese. I'm really bad for names, but we got a good working relationship with them. We get a discount if you go shopping there.
Great. And also when you have them help out, it's helping them help themselves. And again, where is the contact point that someone can give you a call if they're wanting to volunteer or want to bring their bike in from 1 to 5, you were saying, on a Sunday?
Yep, you can give me a call at 289-219-1992, or you can email us at kindcycle@gmail.com. That's KINDCYCLE@gmail.com. The entire staff over at Rapid City Cycle has been extremely supportive of us. Back in the early days when I was still getting the hang of fixing bikes, I remember I used to be running back and forth between the shop and Rapid City Cycle all the time with a piece in my hand. I'd come and say, "Hey, Kevin, can you show me how to fix this?" And he was always more than happy to show me what to do. They offered us a very generous discount. in addition to giving us a number of spare parts for free or at a very steep discount. Kurt over at Liberty Bikes has also been particularly helpful. He's also given us a generous discount, so we go to him if Rapid City Cycle doesn't have a particular part we need. He's also been generous enough to give us a number of bikes, like fairly high-end, high quality bikes that only needed minor touch-ups and repairs to be put back on the road. And I'd say the majority of our funding for the past year, few months, has actually come from selling the bikes that Kurt donated to us. So if you need your bike fixed, come on in and we'll fix it for you. If you can afford to throw us some money so we keep doing what we're doing, please do. If you can't afford to, whatever, man. All we want to do is make sure that your bike's on the road.
So yeah, anything you'd like to say to the public, what Kind Cycle needs, or
Yeah, right now we could use an inventory specialist. We could use someone to focus on advertising and community outreach. There's another say the majority of the population of St. Catharines doesn't even know that we exist. I would like to fix that. This is kind of a little bit off the wall, but we need some people to come in and come up with creative ideas for fundraising. One of the ideas we've had is making and selling bike jewelry, right? The idea is we take bike parts that are no longer usable and we turn them into shiny little trinkets or fashionable items, and we sell them. I mean, if you're able to do that too, awesome. Like, come on in, we'll give you all the parts we can't use anymore. You turn it into jewelry, sell them, and we'll bring the profits back here so we can use them to help more people, right? So if anyone has any ideas or any experience in raising money for this kind of thing, we're always welcome to ideas. I mean, especially really weird out there off the wall ideas, all over that.
That's great. We appreciate your time and your on-camera interviews, so we can get the word out in the city. And
I was taking a look at some of the bearing grease.
I agree with what you guys are doing.
what are your thoughts on Kind Cycle and your views about
from the migrant workers?
why you give your time to
School
help
is
out?
over for me as of next week, so I'm gonna be able
It's
to
just
put a lot
that
more time into
transportation is a
actually
priority, and if people don't have the money for a bike, they can come here
That's when
and work on bikes.
the volume.
things are frustrating when you or anybody else is
Okay, never mind. Actually, I know what we're doing. We're taking.
Yeah, apparently this is my bike now.
It just became her bike.
Yes.
I was gonna go.
Where'd you get this bike from, Richard?
I know.
Okay, what did they do?
I got a guy, $100.
$100. And what I did here, this is why this person abandoned his bike.
And
but he
lend him
used
back,
just
and he
his
bring me
back
that
tire
back
with flat.
all
So I bought a new tube and a new tire. And then I figured if you get one, you might as well have two. This would have done.
We're just leaving Kind Cycle. We actually did more than an interview. We got hands-on, and we helped a guy get his bike up and going again. And it's a great start for the community, for people that get out there and actually help. And
Thanks for coming out.
yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Just to I gotta leave you some info.